Hi, I'm Corie. I'm one of Channel 4's continuity announcers. We're the people who talk on the television between the programmes, so we're one of the main links between Channel 4 and its viewers. It's a job that's a mix of operational and marketing work, and essentially we help the viewer to navigate our content. So I watch swathes of our output and I write lots of scripts, which are timed to the second. And then in transmission, sometimes things can unexpectedly go wrong. So if a programme falls off air, or if major news impacts on our schedules, then it's the announcer's job to stay calm and to inform viewers accordingly. TV continuity is creative and it's fun, but it's not glamorous. We spend a lot of time on our own in little continuity booths. We work shifts, so we work at Christmas sometimes, we work weekends, we work in the evenings, a bit antisocial really. But I love doing what I do, and I think a big factor for me is that I do it for this amazingly unique broadcaster, for Channel 4, that takes risks and challenges convention and stimulates debate. And it's really exciting to be a part of that. So how did I get here? Well, when I was about 11 or 12, I visited our local radio station. And from that moment on, I wanted to get paid for playing records and just talking to people over the air. And I did think about other professions, and I did a degree in languages just so I had something to fall back on. But that hunger to work in radio just grew stronger. So for me, decent education was important, but experience was what proved invaluable. So I did lots of volunteering and work experience. I did community radio, student radio, I did local radio. And I did everything from answering the phones to interviewing actors when they were coming in touring theatre productions. You know, whenever I could get a foot in the door, I did. And the highlight probably being when I was 19, I got work experience at Radio 2. And we're talking about a time before social media, so I had to literally phone people up and write them letters and hope that I would stand out, and slowly but surely that effort started to pay off. So my first job after graduating was working as a travel reporter, so doing traffic news on local radio stations, which is quite ironic really because I have terrible eyesight and I can't drive, but that was my springboard. And I started to get more regular radio work. But frustratingly, over time, it wasn't quite as fulfilling as I'd hoped it would be. And then completely out of the blue, a couple of friends who were working at the BBC saw an advert for TV continuity announcers. So I applied, along with several thousand other people, and after a couple of rounds of interviews and auditions, I was hired. And my move to Channel 4 was another of those chance moments. Somebody who I'd previously worked with at the BBC was involved with setting up E4, and the creatives liked my voice, and I had an interview, and that was back in 2001. So I've been a part of the Channel 4 story for nearly 15 years. And in that time, I've come to realise that happy balance in life is really important. So for me, flexibility at work has been invaluable. I'm a mum, and it's great that I can focus on that and other commitments and interests alongside my continuity work. So I'd say for me, it's a combination of hard work and talent and commitment and resilience and luck that's got me to where I am now. And I don't think there's anything exceptional in that. So that's my job and my journey. But there are so many different roles in creative media. There are the traditional roles, on and off air, but now we have all the contemporary work going on around apps and gaming and web development. And then there are the support functions, so HR, finance, legal, for example. You know, this really is an industry that's open to anyone.